Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather update and forecast for Sunday, January 16th. My fingers are a little cold this morning because it's my job to take down the Christmas lights. So January 16th this year, ran them a little bit longer, but it was nice. A lot of people in the neighborhood having lights up longer this year, I think, just try to make things a little bit brighter throughout the beginning of January and the dark January month. Anyway, before we get to all the weather and things like that, I'd like to take this opportunity, as usual, to thank and acknowledge the first peoples of this land, from North Saanich out to Sooke and beyond, all across this continent that many call Turtle Island, for allowing us to live, work, and play and be here on their beautiful traditional territories. Many thanks. There's a lot to cover. Not that much. Anyway, but let's look back at last week's forecast. We talked last Sunday about a big change in the pattern, and that came about this week from cold weather. If you look back over the records, and this is for you guys out in the future, if you look back over the records, we were quite cold in early January. That hung on. A few little snow systems. I wonder if you get snow in the future. That'll be interesting to look back on or look ahead to. But the real change came with, by Sunday, we had some ridging building up from the U.S. West Coast, and that really started to steer systems more up into the Gulf of Alaska and keeping them away from the coast. So we started out quite nice and dry on Sunday, but eventually storms started to get closer and closer to the coast, and that brought a mild, wet flow, fairly stormy, not too stormy, but fairly stormy. So we had the system come through Monday and into Tuesday, Wednesday. Lots of mild rain, with rain right up into the snowpack and all but the highest alpine. So that really saturated all that new snow that we got in December, January, and brought the snowpack level down, compacted it. So a bit of an event there. Most of the south coast was looking at a 3-day total on the 10th, 11th, 12th of 40 to 70 millimeters. So significant rainfall, and like I said, high up into the mountains. Now, these systems coming in were followed by, on Thursday, which I think was the 13th, high pressure building in again, drying things out. So the last of the systems went through Thursday morning, drying things out into Thursday and on into the weekend, as this high pressure that built in once again sort of set up and joined in with this U.S. West Coast high pressure, keeping systems at bay. However, for Friday, so we still had cloud for Saturday, a lot of low cloud hanging on, a lot of moisture in the air still. For Friday, we did see some of this system, a system coming up into the Gulf of Alaska, and a front moving through, pushing across that high pressure. No precipitation moisture, but cloud all day Friday for all of the south coast. On into Saturday, a little clear. We had lots of fog, a little clear up top. Still dry with this high pressure. And we're into Sunday, same sort of thing. We got a high pressure holding strong. More cloud coming across from the west, of another system brushing across. Now this system looks like it'll keep us dry for today. Still quite mild out there, a little bit above seasonal normals. As we get into Monday, the backside of this system, as it goes through, will bring a band of rain. Like, not much rain, so a little bit of moisture going through, and before we look into the coming week. So that's for Monday. Tuesday looks like a calm little day after that front goes through, but this is the name of the game down here. This high pressure still trying to hold on. Looks like another system moving up here for Wednesday. That'll bring yet another front across Tuesday. Bring another front across on Wednesday that'll be mild again, wetter and stormier. And so a stronger front coming through Wednesday. So we're not expecting rain till later in the day Wednesday, carrying through the night and into Thursday. So that'll be another main rain event for the south coast. Still quite mild, probably not as mild as those last systems last week, but rain fairly high up into the almost to the alpine. Now, Thursday's another big change. Well, not really a big change, but Thursday sees a nice little blow of high pressure moving in. Again from there, getting strength from the U.S. West Coast here. It looks like this will really strengthen up here. And by Friday, moving across and really, so we'll be drying out Thursday with a little blow, clearing out. And then things will really set up this high pressure over the U.S. West Coast really, and up into southern BC. And it looks like that'll be there for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And bring quite dry weather. Now it looks like the first temperature inversion fog event of the season. We haven't had one of those in a while. So we're looking at nice mild temperatures up in the hills. Again, not doing a lot for the snowpack, but down low, we usually with these events, we have fog, fairly intense at times. They start off sunny and then they tend to get foggy during the duration, and that's well into next week. How long it'll last, we'll still have to see because models are we'll be updating as we go. Anyway, we'll keep you posted and get you more details on that fog inversion event. But I did want to mention one other thing about this last weekend. So, Friday night, this was last Friday night, the 14th, they had a massive volcanic explosion down in Tonga. Now, my uncle had visited there years ago. It was right near that main island, 70 kilometers off the coast, I think. Huge explosion. You could see it on satellite. You could see this massive sonic shockwave go out across the satellite. And then the plume of ash and dust and things. But way down here. So Saturday the next day happened to coincide with a relatively nice swell event for the West Coast and from a storm out here. And so we were expecting to surf on Saturday, but got up first thing in the morning to tsunami alert. So we had that wave traveling from there, a tsunami wave traveling from there, hitting Hawaii 6 hours later, which was like 2 in the morning, and predicted to hit the West Coast 6 hours after that, which was around 8:30 in the morning. So I decided to back off. But anyway, there were reports of, especially down in California, coastal inundation up into harbors and things like that. Now, on the West Coast for the surf, I decided to go up midday, and it was really interesting. Just a quick breakdown. We would basically, what we would expect at Jordan River, maybe a waist-high to shoulder-high day. Well, it would come in these waves of like 20 minutes would be quite flat, no waves, just really small ones. And then for 10 minutes solid, we get these sets just rolling through. It was like the energy, and I had looked at the period of the Hawaiian wave earlier, of the tsunami coming through, and that was 15-minute period. So overall, trough to crest, sort of half-hour events type thing there. But yeah, I was seeing 20 minutes of flat and then 10 minutes of solid waves at Jordan River, overhead waves. So it was really neat to watch. It had a whole different feeling and really high quality waves. So that was a neat event. Just thought I'd log that for you folks in the future. Anyway, I hope that helps out. I know you know what's going on out there before I do, but I think if I can put my little 2 cents from the technology that we've learned so that all you plants and animals and beings out there have a little heads up, if I can add a bit, I'll do it. Anyway, as always, my friends, may the forecast be with you.